Rachel Rosie from Martial Arts Mindset in the glorious sunshine, and doing a video about Johnny Fisher. Johnny Fisher has moved gyms. He has moved and left working with Mark Tibbs to go and work with Tony Sims. I actually thought, I had a little wonder if he was going to go up north and work with Jamie and Nige. After he did that training with Dave Allen, I wondered if he was going to actually go up there, but he's very, very close with his family, so that was kind of the thing that made me think maybe not. But one thing I love about Johnny Fisher is he's very humble, he's got a lot of humility, he's got a lot of grace, and I think he understands where he's at in his own journey. And I think the loss to Dave Allen kind of recentered his focus into his own understanding of his limited background, and that doesn't mean he's not a great boxer or has the potential to be a really great boxer. It just means that the foundations, if they're not there, you are limited. One of the things that the amateurs gives to a lot of these pro boxers is the foundational level, the technical level, the ring knowledge, which is something you can only learn through not just sparring but through competing, to then be able to transition into these spaces. So Johnny Fisher will always be limited if he doesn't go back to come forward. So I think, a lot of people are saying oh, he's just a rugby player, he can't go forward. Of course he can. Of course he can learn more. Of course, under the right structure, new environment, maybe a different coach, he can learn. But what I thought was interesting is he did an interview with ringside with Ruth, and I really, really like her. And they did an interview, and he was talking about learning the kinetic chain. Now, learning the kinetic chain, if you're a boxer, been in a boxing gym, for me, that's foundational basics. To learn that your shot comes from your ankle, your knee, your hip, your shoulder. The hand is the last thing to go. So, all of that side of the body. So if you've never boxed before, the kinetic chain is throwing the punches through the whole of your body, not just your shoulder. Because if you're throwing from your shoulder, one, you lose out on power, but two, you fatigue. Because if you're trying to generate all your power through your shoulder, that can only take you so far. Throwing your hip into the shots is where your power comes from. Anyway, the fact that Johnny Fisher's only learning about the kinetic chain now is actually kind of mad if you think what he's already done, then what he could do with more of that foundational knowledge under his belt. So fingers crossed for him. It'll be really exciting to see what he can learn with Tony Sims, and obviously it's a great stable there. He's already spoken that there's absolutely no bad blood with Mark Tibbs. It's just sometimes you've got to change to grow, and that's life. So all the best for Johnny Fisher. Looking forward to seeing. I think he hinted in that interview that he might be on the undercard for the Alan Makhmadov fight. So that would be good. That would be good to see how he if he does, and how he comes forward then.